actors and writers' cause is reasonable and just and is part of the same struggles of every worker whose labor powers America's film and television industry.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I want to keep people posted on what's going on with IATSE because we've heard about the writers, we've heard about the actors, but let's not forget about the behind-the-scenes production crew, right? I'm talking the stagehands, I'm talking the hair and makeup artists, I'm talking the loaders, the riggers, the lighting crew, all the other folks that help make live production happen, right? So the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, or IATSE, is a labor union representing over 168,000 technicians, artisans, and craft persons in the entertainment industry, including live events, motion picture and television production, broadcast, and trade shows in the United States and Canada. I'm proud to be a member of Local 900 here in Huntsville, where I serve as political coordinator, and we do the behind-the-scenes production work at the Von Braun Center in downtown Huntsville, as well as the new Orion Amphitheater. And I'll be there tonight working with my sisters and brothers for a country music show. So really, in Huntsville, we have not seen that direct impact from these strikes, but we did come pretty close with an issue I'll tell you about here in a second. But the biggest ways in which IATSE has been impacted, of course, would be in areas closer to the productions that are actually being shut down, right? So my sisters and brothers who live in Hollywood and New York and parts of Georgia, where a lot of movie production happens, other areas like that. And so members of IATSE have certainly been impacted by the SGA and WGA strikes. We've seen our members lose work because there are productions that are shut down. We've also seen our members display remarkable solidarity and refusing to cross picket lines, joining picket lines, joining rallies with our writer and actor Ken, and even showing up for the Teamsters as they rally and practice picket and prepare for this battle underway. And so really proud of my union and proud to see my union Ken out there fighting alongside these other workers in this struggle. I'm gonna quote here from our international president who did release a statement regarding the actor and writer strike. Quote, "In the face of an industry-wide crisis, I want to unequivocally voice the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees' stalwart support for striking entertainment workers in SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guilds. The actors and writers' cause is reasonable and just and is part of the same struggles of every worker whose labor powers America's film and television industry. The heartbeat of entertainment is the creativity and dedication of working people using their talents and skills to bring cherished stories to life. It is this very heartbeat the studios threaten to silence with reckless disregard for fairness and human artistry. The urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. Our industry is at a crossroads, and the actions taken now will affect the future of labor relations in Hollywood and beyond. The world and history are watching as entertainment workers once again take on the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, AMPTP, an ensemble of media mega corporations collectively worth trillions of dollars, including Amazon, Apple, Disney, Netflix, Universal, Warner Brothers, and others. I am disturbed by the studio's weak attempts to divide and conquer union members across our industry in recent days. The economic fallout for below-the-line crew members is real, but IATSE members know the studios were responsible for shutting down film and television production months before their negotiations with the writers and actors even started.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
Make no mistake, if the studios truly cared about the economic fallout of their preemptive work slowdown against below-the-line crew members, they could continue to pay crew members and fully fund their health care at any moment, as they did in 2020 during the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead, grassroots groups of writers, actors, and directors, like the Union Solidarity Coalition, are stepping up to fund mutual aid that directly benefits our members, and I recognize them for organizing this much-needed support. It's plain as day who our allies are. We stand shoulder to shoulder with our SAG-AFTRA and Writers Guild kin. Their fight today foreshadows our fight tomorrow, and we must stand united until the studios acknowledge our collective worth and the workers prevail. In solidarity, Matthew D. Loeb, International President of IATSE. So I wanted to highlight that and kind of where my union stands in terms of these broader entertainment industry struggles. It's worth noting that the Pink contract became kind of a flashpoint this week. Negotiations between IATSE and the Broadway League, as well as Disney Theatrical, they really had broken down, and on Wednesday there was an announcement of a strike authorization vote, and then wouldn't you know it, on Thursday morning a tentative agreement was reached. Now, I don't know all the details of the tentative agreement. I don't know if anything changed last minute, or what changes may have taken place. I don't think it's a coincidence that after negotiations break down and then there's a strike authorization announcement, that suddenly there's an agreement reached the next day. But, we'll see. We'll see. But this is the Pink contract. So, like I said, it involves the Broadway League and Buena Vista Theatrical, which does business as Disney Theatrical. And this is a big deal because obviously these shows go on tour, and so this would have impacted not just folks literally on Broadway, but all over the country as these shows travel. And so good news, I think, that we've got a tentative agreement there. We'll stay tuned on the details, and hopefully next week have a little bit more information to bring you about that. And this comes on the heels of a ratification of the bus and truck touring agreement, which did secure some key improvements for the crews. And the bus and truck touring agreement passed with an overwhelming 86% of votes cast in favor. So that's a big win. I take that as a sign that the agreement must have, made some important progress on some key issues there. The negotiations were very, very challenging. And, it looked like for a while that, productions could be shut down this fall. So glad that there's an agreement there as well. The ratified agreement includes crucial improvements such as single occupancy housing, which is a critical change from previous terms requiring touring crew members to share rooms. The agreement also includes additional compensation for moving shows between cities more than twice per week, and for load-ins on the same day as a matinee performance. A breakthrough has also been made with an increase in guaranteed rest days. This new addition addresses a long-standing issue where workers often went weeks and even months without a day off. Furthermore, the agreement improves financial stability for members by increasing annuity contributions on the lowest tier and enabling workers to self-contribute to their own annuity. These hard-fought improvements have been won in the face of repeated threats by the employers to cancel the upcoming fall season. Yet bargaining team members remained committed to fighting for the well-being of their fellow kin and the sustainability of touring theater. So, good news there. And my final announcement for IATSE is that the union is currently doing a 2023 member census. This vital initiative aims to gain accurate, anonymous, and aggregated statistics about the union's membership across the U.S. and Canada. By inviting every IATSE member to participate, the census will empower the union to better advocate for our members' rights and interests and ensure future actions reflect the union's membership. In our commitment to accuracy and integrity, we've partnered with the Worker Institute at Cornell University's School of Industrial and Labor Relations, ILR, to lead the endeavor. And their reputable expertise guarantees the utmost care in the survey, data collection, and analysis. And I just really want to encourage all IATSE members who may listen to this, may hear this, to be on the lookout in your email for that survey. I think it's really important that we all participate. And if you want some more information, just go to iatse.net/publications. That's where you can find some of these updates I pulled this information from, including the one about the census, and you can find some background information there if you're really curious. And that's all I've got for the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees. I appreciate the opportunity to provide some updates.
Absolutely. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.